All right, join the night crew tonight. We have Madison Beer.
Yeah.
Round of applause.
Woo! What's
It's
up?
Mike giving the night crew. So every night we do this thing called the group chat where we kind of like get advice for somebody who's like struggling about something. People call in and they're like, hey, my boyfriend did this. Get us advice, something like that. And last night we talked about this. Because JoJo across from you, who's on our show, produces it and is on it too. He's one of those guys that just like is too nice sometimes. And you know how that backfires when like you're over texting a female or you're like blowing them up and then they're like kind of push you to the side.
Yeah.
So my advice to him last night, he'll call in and talk about this, was that he has to ignore girls a little bit, like, or answer like shorter answers, or don't answer so quickly, or wait 15 minutes. And he's like, no, I just can't do that.
Like, I got to text him within 5 minutes, you know?
JoJo
like,
gets too
That's
anxious.
sweet. No, I think I like appreciate that. I don't like when people play games and people act like they're too cool to answer.
This is what Olivia was saying.
And it honestly like offends me if I'm texting with even a friend or like a guy or something, and we'll be having a conversation, then they'll disappear, and then I'll see them liking photos on Instagram.
You see their activity.
I've been in this.
I'm like, clearly you don't value our
I've been
conversation.
this argument before, and I was like, you like that picture on Instagram, you didn't text me back yet.
Yeah, no,
Right.
it's kind of whack, and I just think, yes, a lot of girls, if a guy is not showing them as much, like, attention and love, are gonna probably want you more, which is so whack, and I think it's
it doesn't make
ridiculous,
any, yeah.
but it's, like, human nature. You always want what you can have, and, like, I don't know, but it's definitely really whack.
My point never was that it wasn't whack. I agree that
It
it's
just
a
happens.
dumb
It's just
thing,
what
but I'm like,
has happened.
if he really likes a girl in the situation, and he's
Yeah.
always asking to hang out, always texting her, always being too available.
And she's, like, never down.
She's never down.
She's just kind of wishy-washy.
Then
but
maybe
like,
she's just, like, not the girl. Like, she sounds like she's kind of, like you
Like,
should never try too hard for someone who, like, people always say, like, don't ever get in the water for someone who wouldn't try to save you if you were drowning.
Whoa,
Oh, that's
That is true.
put that on
got
a
me.
t-shirt or something.
No,
Right.
don't. It's like, seriously, why would you, like, don't give your, like, if you're, you have to just always remember that your attention and your love is valuable, and if you're just gonna, like, give it to someone who doesn't care, then maybe she's not worthy of it.
And then my second point was, say,
Put yourself on a pedestal.
Yeah,
yeah, JoJo, you're up here, come
For
on.
real.
But my
You are
point-
JoJo. Remember that.
You're right.
Say two guys are texting Olivia, right?
Okay.
One guy's blowing her up all the time. One guy's blowing her up all the time, and all trying to hang out. And the other guy is kind of short and whatever, like kind of mysterious, I guess I would say. If they both text her on the same night, she'd be more eager to hang out with the mysterious guy because he doesn't blow her up.
I mean, listen, girl.
She's nodding her head over here in the
I
corner.
don't know.
So.
Every girl is different. I like the guy that's kind of like a little obsessive. Honestly, I like.
Really?
Guys, I like
That's
guys to
what I
want me. I like that. I think that's
literally said that.
nice. You know, I think that's what girls deserve.
But you never feel pushed away if they're hitting you up too much?
No, I'm like, you're clearly not that into me, and I'd rather be with a guy that is.
Totally.
But every girl's different. Some girls don't like that. Some girls like a guy to be, you know.
So what would your final advice for JoJo to be?
You know, know your worth. Know yourself. Know your worth. You know.
Ooh, Drake,
As
Drake,
Drake-
right
as
there.
Drake
You
has
saw
said.
Drake words.
Yeah, you have to put yourself on.
Drake's
the pedestal.
actually engaged to Olivia, doesn't know yet.
Really?
Yeah.
I will tell him. Congratulations.
Can't wait.
So we're gonna scroll through his Instagram.
Oh.
You're gonna pick your favorite picture of him that
Okay.
he can use for his Tinder profile, and then we're gonna help make him a new Tinder profile.
Cool.
That sounds very legit. So this is his Instagram right here.
Okay, it's pretty good, right?
There you go.
Well, I definitely think you should like showcase the fact that you're like in music and you like, you know, do this for a living. I think
He's
it's very
cool.
interesting. I'd be
I'm not
intrigued.
cool.
That's the first thing. He says I'm not. He needs a little confidence,
I
right?
like this. You look so cute. You're
Oh
so
my God.
happy.
Oh.
I don't
That's-
like when
that's
guys look
throwback.
like.
I
'Cause
have
I'm
to
like,
smile
you
on
don't.
my
That
photos.
that doesn't entice me to want to go on a date with you. That makes me look like you're a mean person. I like this one too. Anything that like really showcases like what you do and that you're in music, I think is good.
You know what's funny? This picture, he actually texted me.
I did.
I love that picture. It's so
He was like, "What caption should I use?"
Yeah.
Wait, and then I gave him advice. He didn't take my advice at all.
I did. And I
I'm
was
so
like,
bad at captions. I never know.
All right, so we got two pictures for JoJo. The next
Okay.
question is, what would his like quicker little Tinder profile be? Because he's a big Tinder guy.
I've never been on Tinder,
Oh,
or
so-
seen
yeah.
it, but I have guy friends that call Tinder girls that they like hook up with Tinderellas.
Tinderella.
wow, I
That's
didn't
so
know that's the
cute.
worst.
But
But you understand what it is, obviously.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
I get it's like a dating app and stuff. I've just never like actually seen Tinder in real life.
Do you
But
want to see JoJo's Tinder?
sure. Don't you like swipe left,
Do you
swipe right?
have your
It's the
phone
whole
on?
thing.
I do have my phone on me. Oh, man.
But wait,
Oh,
what do
here
you
we
mean set him
go.
up with a new profile? I
So
honestly
basically-
don't think you should. I don't like when people try too hard on those things. When they like write a joke or they try to be funny. Like, you should just be like,
What is yours say
What's
right
up?
now? What is it right
I
now?
work here, I do this. If
Um,
you like music and want
let's
to
hear what it
It's like kind of like to the point. So I say Atlanta, GA to Boston, MA. I'm a film editor / producer / talent director at my old school. If you can't catch me outside like the meme girl, because I haven't updated since, it's been to catch me outside.
That's like 2.5 years off of that one.
Right.
Don't put a meme in there.
Oh no, I did. Oh well, I did. Yeah. And then obviously I had to say Chipotle. I said I'm usually either at Chipotle or at a radio
So
station.
my point-
I like that. That's
But
great.
my
That's
point,
cute.
like his text, sometimes there's just too many words.
No, I think that's great, except for the
Like-
catch me outside part.
Like,
But
should I just,
everything else I
delete
think
it?
is great.
Should I delete it?
Just
Right now.
that part. I really like the
Hold on. All right, I'm giving you on my
radio
phone.
station. I like.
I'm gonna get on my phone, edit it, cause
I don't know how to do this. Oh Jesus.
might have to pass
I
this
don't know
mic
if this is-
to
Can't get-
cause like
Yeah, I'm just gonna delete that.
Now every match JoJo gets, you have to understand, you're a part of this.
Like-
So if he meets his wife tomorrow on Tinder,
I like that. I just
Like
took
that?
out. Yeah, I just took out the other.
alright.
everybody little round of
think
applause,
it's-
JoJo.
okay, all right.
JoJo's gonna find love
But
now.
it seems like you're really like trying to find love, eh?
No, JoJo every
Oh,
weekend comes Monday and go back and she's like, dude, I fell in love with her.
Oh God.
I'm like, Joe, you
This
better
is
stop.
every week.
It's
I
really
feel like
bad.
you'll find the
When you
person
stop
to be
looking.
with when you stop looking.
Something that's super dope about you, outside of all this, is that obviously you're a musician, you have a big following. A lot of people like you who has such a big following, you know, they get paid to endorse stuff and they wear stuff, and but you kind of started your own brand and your own clothing line.
Yeah.
And talk about, because at 19, that's pretty dope to have
Thank
the business mind aspect of that. I think, you know, instead of me repping somebody else's stuff, like I'm not so.
Well, yeah. I mean, I never really like to make my followers feel like I'm using them or like making money off them, because I have such a concept about this, and it's like sounds ridiculous, but I want to make an app. Someone's gonna steal it. I want to make an app of some sort that's like, because I feel like if you follow someone and they're making millions of dollars off of a brand deal and you're not getting a penny of that, it's like kind of makes no sense, because you're the reason I'm
You're the
getting
reason why they're
paid.
getting money.
So I just kind of think there should be some sort of like way to compensate people too. I don't know, but yeah, I just never really liked doing any brand deal stuff. I thought it was really lame, and like, I don't know. I did that stuff when I was like really young, and I just over time and as I got older and as my following grew, I just realized that it was just a bad look, honestly. And I've obviously been approached by a lot of people, but I turned down everything because, like I said, I don't want to like just pimp out my Instagram. But yeah, Misguided is the clothing company that was like, we really want to do like something collaborative. So it's like, it's a clothing line that you're gonna create. We're gonna give you 100% creative control, design it how you want, make whatever outfits, give you X amount of pieces, blah 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 blah, and we could send it to all your friends, you know. And it's just been a great process because I've really been able to create all of it myself, and I just don't really do anything that's not like I actually stand by it and I actually would wear it and I actually like the stuff, you know.
And it's dope because instead of you pushing somebody else's stuff, like there's something you believe in. Because basically me and my brother also does radio, and he lives across the country in California.
What's up, Frankie?
And like Frankie, he's my brother, yeah. And he, and we both wear V's in our head because our last name starts with a V, Mikey B and Frankie B. But for us, it's cool because that's something people remember, you know. Like, and same thing with you doing your own brands. It's like that mindset of building a brand and building something else besides just the fact of.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then so you're single. I'm home with you.
Yes.
In the beginning, one of the first lines, it talks about ignoring a guy actually.
Yeah.
Which
yeah,
we're trying to
pretty
teach
much.
JoJo to do Instagram.
See, but no, home with you is not about ignoring
No,
a
no,
guy.
I know,
It's more about like,
I'm not
if a
home
guy
with
is
you.
being too pushy, like being inappropriate.
Oh,
it's not really
yeah,
like, if a
okay,
guy's
no.
being
See,
too
JoJo's
nice,
like,
I'm
Jo-
never gonna be like,
I
back
was
up
like,
off
hey,
me.
how's
Like,
your day?
that's
Like-
no. But like, I'm talking about like if you're in a club or a bar and like, I just had too many guys like breathing down my neck, and I'm like, can you maybe take
that
2
has,
feet that way, please? Thank you.
So where did that song come from? Just that experience? Is there one in particular?
Well,
or?
I mean, I go out like pretty frequently in LA because all my friends work during the day, so then we kind of are like, oh, let's go. There's a place called Delilah in LA that's like basically a restaurant, but also has really loud music, so it's a club, but really it's a restaurant.
You have medium.
Yeah, and like it's a restaurant, you can be any age to go in there. But basically, me and my friends will go there and stuff, and I'll always be looking at the bar, and I'll always see girls like pulling
like,
one of those to guys,
chill,
and I'm just
chill.
like, oh my god, like how do people take a hint or like get that a girl's
so
not
sad.
into you or not gonna do anything with you, like
Right.
back up on a girl could literally be like, my boyfriend is right over there, and he's like, oh,
Do
it's
some,
all
like-
good.
So you want a drink?
So I just wrote about like experience I've seen and things that have happened to me, but I've definitely about more of the stuff that I've visualized, like I've
You've seen
it.
others
Yes.
go through it.
Too many times.
Is that one of your favorite songs to perform? Or?
Yeah, for sure.
And so your tour, you have what, you think you said earlier, but 4 dates left?
4 or 5, 4.
Right around there, a handful.
Yeah,
We'll say.
somewhere in there.
How's the tour been so far for you?
It's been amazing. It's so weird that it's like pretty much over now. It's very weird that I'm in Boston right now because it's like I don't know, it just feels like it's gone so fast.
And it's crazy because people from the outside view think like, oh, tour must be awesome, we're traveling the world, which I'm sure it is very awesome.
Yeah.
But like, what's that one thing, like, if you were to be honest, like, this kind of sucks about tour? Is there anything to you right now? Or?
Yeah, I mean, I love it because I love traveling. I love seeing the world. I think it's so dope. But like, I don't know. I also don't have a lot of time in the places that I go. I kind of just get here, do the show, and then I leave the night after. But I mean, I don't know. A downside, when I brush my teeth at night in the bus, I brush my teeth in a cup, and I basically put like a cup of like water in one, and then I like dip it in, brush my teeth, spit in it, and then throw it out. And it's like such a gross little like ritual that I have when I brush my teeth. But that's probably the only bad part about it. But I really love it. I have my friends with me, and my team's great. And
how many friends do you bring with you around?
I mean, I say friends because everyone on my team and everyone, they're all my friends. But like, I have like one of my best friends with me, and then I mean, my like, everyone's like my really good friends on my tour.
So, the group chat that we were gonna do tonight, it was your idea. Do you remember what it was? You brought it up last night.
I can't remember.
Oh, it slipped your mind. Alright, cool. That's all good. Well, we appreciate your time. Solo show night. It's at Paradise.
Yes.
We'll be there tonight, so we'll see you there.
Wait, you guys are.
Wait, I remember. It was.
Oh, there we go.
If you were dating someone.
Oh yeah, that's right. This is this pertains to her life very
This
clearly.
pertains to me because I am obsessed with Drake. If I had a boyfriend and Drake, I met him and he was feeling it, I would probably.
If she had a husband with kids and a house.
Not
she
Stable.
I was in a relationship.
Have you ever met him?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Once.
Okay,
a long
that's
time
good
ago.
though. Like, was it actually you actually met him, or it was kind of like a
No,
hey bye, hi bye?
It was I actually got to meet him.
Okay, cool. Okay, good. Because I don't know. I always get like when people are like, oh, I love blah blah. I would literally do anything.
But do you
like,
know them?
Yeah, I'm like, what if he's the worst person you've ever met? But I will say Drake is one of the nicest guys in the world. He's genuinely like one of the best people I know. But I mean, I don't know. I feel like if you're like in love with someone, definitely don't.
So there's a question behind this that we're gonna ask tonight in the radio, but you can finish the story.
Would you give your significant other a hall pass for like their
The celebrity crush.
celeb crush?
No, because I should be your celeb crush.
Oh.
And if
But
you're not, then
take.
you're with the wrong girl. Boo boo.
I love it.
I think we'll end on that. By the way, we love the Red Sox hat, by the way.
Thank you.
went to the game last night? How
Yes, it
the
was
game?
so good. Even though they lost, Fenway is like,
It's a historic stadium.
oh, it's so fun. And they sing Sweet Caroline. It was so
Yes.
it was great. And it was so funny. They kept doing the wave thing and the whole crowd.
And it goes around the whole entire stadium.
We all got so mad because there was like we were in really good seats, so we were like facing this way, whatever, and then we could see both sides of the stadium, and the right side would start, and then the section in between ours and that side just wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
So we got lost, and we all got so mad, and everyone was like yelling at their side. They were like, get up, do the wave!
Yeah.
And then it ended up being perfect, and we did it like 2 times around. It was so much fun though. I love baseball games.
The most stressful thing at Fenway, the wave not working.
Right.
Oh, and that's like tragic. I think that's terrible.
Well, I thought you helped out, JoJo. We appreciate
Thank
you.
you. I hope you find love.
Mikey and the Night Crew checking out. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you again soon.
Peace.
Deuces.